rise and welcome your hosts, Dril and Gary. Initiating Truthpoint, Phase 3, Ascension Protocol, beginning program.
We're back again, folks, Are we still in Nebraska? I can't even tell what fucking reality is anymore.
Did you see the new intro?
I watched it, yeah. You look very handsome. You look very handsome. I look very nice.
Those weren't us. That was wrong. That wasn't us. You didn't notice that fucking wasn't us?
It looked like us.
No, they hired male models. They hired an appropriately attractive male model for me and an appropriately attractive male model for you.
Yeah. I think we look damn fine. I think the ladies are gonna watch this.
I mean, but then after the intro, they're gonna see this and they're gonna get a...
Good lord.
Truthbot, what the fuck?
Truthbot, what are you doing with the fucking cameras there?
Alright, Truthbot wants us to introduce... Yeah, Truthbot. We're introducing Truthbot. Is that what you wanted?
I live inside of the computer.
Alright.
Yeah, you live inside the fucking computer.
Thank you.
What computer does he live in?
The cloud.
That's not a computer. That's
the cloud is kind of like heaven. What the fuck? What was that?
I'd like to smash the computer.
There is a problem.
What the fuck was that just now?
What are you doing? Why are you hacking us?
Was that an image from inside the cloud?
I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. What's he doing?
I don't know.
There is a problem.
Yeah.
You're damn right there's a problem.
Alright, so can we all shut the fuck up and just can we maybe get to the topic at hand, which is... Wait, no, first we have to talk about Tom.
No, we don't have to.
We have to talk about... Can you please bring up the Tom... Bring up his fucking portrait there.
Get him off. Get him off. Stop giving him the exposure. He doesn't deserve it. He hasn't earned it. He hasn't put in the work.
This guy has been our social media manager against our will for a couple weeks now, and he's been posting.
We're trying to get rid of him.
Well, we can't get into the fucking account. And can you
No, we can't get in there.
Can we show the posts, please? Bring up.
Show the posts.
Okay, so he made this post and it said, "Keep reloading. I'm honking," which is, I guess, fine if you're gonna for your own personal account.
I think that's.
But it's not.
Correct.
It's not. It's not related to the Truthpoint brand. It's not related to the Truthpoint experience. And so I said, what's this have to do with anything? And then can you show the next one, please?
You're not allowed to post death threats on there.
And then he did this, which is like eating pussy emoji.
Oh, good lord.
And the emoji seems to be tarted up and is drunk off of a beer or a root beer float or something. Kind of a shitty response to anybody. Not to mention the fucking one of the hosts of the program, the brand you're supposed to be representing. Can you show the next image?
He posts like sexual content.
And then so you didn't post this, right? But it says.
No, I didn't post that. I would never fucking say that.
It says you posted it.
Because he's been stalking us from day one.
That's exactly like that guy that pretended to be a doctor and then killed a bunch of babies.
That's impersonation.
It's impersonation, yeah. It's like I said, the guy that killed a bunch of babies. Tom's kind of doing the same thing. Can you show the next? And then I noticed your Kickstarter Sucks is a podcast. I don't know if you heard of it, but apparently now Tom has piggy banked off of the clout he's gotten from running our account, and now he's running somebody else's fucking account too.
Well, he's their problem now,
No, he's running both accounts at the same time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I was trying to tell them, like, don't hire this guy. Don't give him your password. He won't get out. It's like he's a fucking bed bug. So we're not gonna call. We tried to call Tom. We tried to reason with him, but he always sets up a voicemail where he makes us look like idiots. We're not calling Tom this week. Tom.
No Tom calling.
We're not. Can you do that again? Can you do that again, Truthbot?
No.
Okay, Tom, we're not we're not talking to you. We're not interested in engaging with you.
Not buying any of your lies.
We're gonna freeze you out, okay?
You know, in
Thank
fact,
you.
I took matters into my own hands, you know, in light of Tom crapping the bed once again. And I do have a very special announcement to make at this time. I've taken the liberty to hire a new social media manager. His name is Riley Parvo. He has a long track record of phenomenal work with brands like, you know...
Who is this? Riley Parvo?
Riley Parvo. You may have heard of... I don't know if you follow Quaker Oats, Morgan Stanley. They've been doing amazing things with, you know, Blackwater. They've been doing
So this is a social media manager.
Yeah.
A professional, real social media manager.
This guy's been getting their branding back on track. He's been getting their PR back on track for the modern era. And he has single-handedly made buying Quaker Oats products fun again. There's lots of these TikTok videos where these Zoomers are eating a handful of oats. Yeah, that's
and
right.
doing a little dance.
That's him.
And that's all him, huh?
That's all him.
Wow.
He paid those teens out of pocket.
That's pretty cool.
Absolutely. And you know, I think he'll bring that spirit of just fun energy to the Truthpoint account. And I think he'll bring it out of the shit, out of the sewer that it's currently in. And you know, as for the Tom problem, we can't get rid of him. You know, he's gonna keep on posting. We cannot stop his posts. So I'd advise you not to read any of the posts that Tom is putting up there, and just read the post from Riley Parvo moving forward.
So they're both going to be posting on the account?
Well, I mean, we can't get him off. He won't. We've been trying to get him off for like a fucking month now, and he won't give us the password. He won't, you know. So we got this Riley Parvo guy.
It's stupid to have two social media managers.
It is fucking stupid. Well, you know, we got 8,000 followers on that account. We can't fucking, you know, bomb the whole thing. We can't tear down the whole building just to get a few rats out of it.
I would advise people don't follow the account. I think maybe people should block it. But
no, it's important to follow the account.
I mean, you think you can kind of
just ignore the Tom posts. I don't know if
you think you can salvage the wreckage.
Posts. Just put a mute or
I don't know if that's possible.
It's not possible.
All right, enough about that shit. We weren't even supposed to be talking about fucking social media shit. You know, this isn't really our job. You know, to be worrying about this fucking dumb shit.
This Parvo and fucking Tom. I don't know. Maybe
no, Parvo, he better straighten it out, because I really don't want to. I don't want to hear about this shit anymore. I haven't heard about the Truthpoint subreddit in months. What are they doing? They might be fucking doxing us right now. Nobody knows.
Banned for, you know, hate speech or whatever.
The Discord? Nobody's on the Discord.
Yeah.
The Discord's dead.
Calling me a dumb fuck.
The Ventrilo server? Nobody's on the Ventrilo server. The Adult Swim chat?
The AOL.
Let me. I have the Adult Swim chat up right now. Let me take a look. What are people saying?
What are they saying?
Someone said Tom is like Satan in that he always lies, and somebody else said is Truthbot not in chat?
No.
Of course he's not. Why would he want to chat with you?
Truth.
He has nothing to say.
Truthbot doesn't have was it the tabs technology? Truthbot can't have
a brain.
Have two different things going on at once.
That enjoys social interactions.
Anyway, the topic at hand. You know, this show used to have fucking topics. We didn't used to have to talk about all this stupid shit. Go ahead, show the camera there. Show your own camera. Do a close up.
Get a look at that. Get a look at that.
Now, you recognize this. We had this specially flown in overnight.
It's locally owned and operated now. You see that? Locally owned and operated McDonald's.
We had it flown in from Los Angeles, California, or Argentina, or somewhere. I don't know, whatever shape this is. I think Norway. Norway kind of looks like this.
Source. Farm fresh from the source.
Maybe they use the same bags for every. Anyway, yeah, that's our little fun way of telling you. Oh, and this is a condiment.
That's a condom?
condiment.
What's on top of it?
I don't know. That's our fun little way of telling you. The topic tonight is fast food, and later on in the program we will be having fast food experts, Doughboys, or the Doughboys. I'm not really sure what the...
big fucking condom.
Condiment. Fast food, that's the topic. Play the video. Play the fucking video. Play it. Please play it.
Hi, I've got something very new and special that I'd really like for you to see. It's a video about satisfying the customer called Doing Whatever It Takes. Now you're probably wondering, what does Michael Jordan know about satisfying the customer?
You might ask something like this.
Is it still hot out there?
Or this.
Did you catch a game last night?
Or this.
Have you tried the lasagna? It's my favorite.
그러면 맛있게 먹겠습니다.
Start conversations with children by saying something like this.
What grade are you in at school?
Or this.
Have you decided what dessert you're going to have?
Or this.
Do you like hot fudge sundaes?
Can you believe a simple drinking straw led to this wild brawl at McDonald's?
You have to act fast. Just think, the sooner you get that pizza in the oven, the sooner our customers will be biting into it and tasting how delicious it is.
And they'll have me to thank.
That's right. Because we're not just making pizza, we're creating an experience for our customers. Think of it as making pizza that makes customers happy.
I like that.
Towels that aren't sanitized frequently not only are unappetizing to look at, but they also leave streaks on the stainless steel.
Which they deserve every time they visit Pizza Hut.
Hey! When an order's placed, you're ready to go. Just drain the meat, just like so. Then when all the draining's done, you can place a patty squarely on the heel of the bun. All right, Billy. That's good.
Don't touch it with your fingers, that's a big no-no.
And now it's time for the fairy dust. This amazing substance is fairy dust. And it magically transforms our ingredients into the perfect Pizza Hut pizza.
Come on.
Okay. Actually, it's a careful blend of cheese and spice.
Now your patties are hot and ready to go. Right in time with customer flow.
Stage 1, I'm raw, you just laid me down. I'm stage 2 and I'm getting brown. You turned me and pressed me just one time, but there's 2 more stages before I'm fine. I'm stage 3, you pressed me twice, just 1 more stage before I'm nice. Stage 4, I'm hot, I should be done, looking good like I should so you can serve me, son. I'm stage 5 and I'm still alive, but serve me soon and don't be slow. I've only got 1 minute to go.
Tastes better than I thought, but my god, does that not look appetizing right there? That beef on the left, wow. That just looks like it's diseased or something. I mean, that is disgusting looking. Now, it doesn't taste too bad, but wow. I mean, that just makes it look gross, you know?
Well. The famous McDonald's French fry.
What do you think? How's it stack up? Are you okay? Well, you can't get it in? Try it with the condiment.
It's not very good.
Condiment. Here.
Ugh. Is this rancid? I think there's something wrong with this.
Kind of tastes like a greasy towel. Like if
Where'd you get this? How long has this been sitting in your car?
No, I said this was shipped overnight.
Jesus Christ.
It was in a plane. It was in a plane. What do you
It
call
was
it?
in the car of a plane. Just
I
trying
don't
to
know,
get
the plane's trunk or whatever the fuck you call it. I'm not.
This is not a farm fresh meal. This is shit.
Well, the other thing is too. I don't know. I know it was shipped. I know it was shipped last night, but I don't know how long it was when it was made. You know, could have been sitting around for a week before they
Well, I
shipped
got
it.
some shit to say about fast food if you'd like to start her up.
Wait, I'm about to review this. Yes, it tastes very old. Yeah, I guess I can't really review it fairly because it seems expired or
stupid.
Okay, do your thing.
Ignorant.
The Manifesto.
One
Loading
image,
image.
please. Chef-inspired value. Let's talk chef-inspired value here. You know, McDonald's, you got Burger King, you got Wendy's, all over the world.
Your face is like hidden behind the thing. You gotta make sure your camera's.
Fuck's sake. Which way do I go?
Well, you know, if you came to rehearsals, we wouldn't be having these fucking
We
issues.
don't fucking rehearse the news. Nobody rehearses the news, jackass.
Tom Brokaw does.
Yes. No, it doesn't. You know, all the world over, since the caveman days, people have been asking themselves, where can I get lunch? And through centuries of ingenuity, we have discovered that daily lunch is in fact an attainable goal. And it is now something we have become entitled to. So much so that we must now ask ourselves, how can I get my daily lunch delivered to my mouth even more efficiently? And with that oh so wonderful taste. And therein lies the equation we use to determine chef-inspired value. Now, I have in my possession a list of every food item from every fast food restaurant known to man. And next to each item, I have listed the chef-inspired value, a numerical value rating how chef-inspired a food item is. And I only have 2 copies of this list now. Now, one is stored in my personal vault, and the other has been sent to the CIA by me. And I have memorized the list, and you can ask me the chef-inspired value of any item, and I can tell you it immediately. So, you know, go ahead, ask me the chef-inspired value of any item.
You sent your own information to the CIA? Are you fucking stupid? You did a reverse Snowden, essentially.
No, this is information on the food companies, not my information.
All right,
I'm
how?
not sending them
Fine,
shit.
fine. I've got one for you. How chef-inspired is the How chef-inspired is Sonic's Supersonic Cheeseburger?
Sonic's Supersonic Cheeseburger is a 82.
Out of what?
That's how many chef-inspired values points it has.
Out of
82.
how? Out of how many?
I mean, I can't limit how many chef-inspired value points a food item can have. You know,
You can just tell me
it's
if it's.
limitless.
You can tell me if it's high or low compared to
pretty
other
good.
things.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
How many does the Filet-O fish from McDonald's have?
Oh, that's a 68.
Is that good?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
It's pretty good. You know, all right, next.
How about original Tommy's chili cheese fries?
98. Okay, I'm pleased to announce today that I've gotten word regarding some exciting new
How about
product lines.
Captain D's fish meal?
40. Piece of shit. I'm pleased to
Is that
announce
good?
today I've gotten word some exciting new product lines offered by your favorite food brands that I have been authorized to share with you today on the news tonight. You know, from Taco Bell, we got the pregnant chalupa. Now imagine, if you will, a chalupa shell stuffed with all the fixins, you know, and on the surface of the shell, there's a bubble a bread bubble that contains its own tiny chalupa, complete with its own proportional serving of fixins. You know, this is the pregnant chalupa. So we got that coming, and you know, what else? Oh yeah, watch out for them alligators, because A&W brand restaurants is coming back to the Bayou, folks, with their brand new Cajun chewing gum. You know, many restaurants have been experimenting with using gum as a side dish, and I think it works very well, you know, because whatever food you're eating with the gum, you know, be it A&W's Hot Daddy pepper balls, or AW's Oriental Waffle Mozzarella Sticks, it will stick to the gum and enhance the flavor of every product, exponentially increasing the item's chef-inspired value with every bite. You know, and I've gotten word that KFC has been experimenting with a variety of new birds to use instead of their iconic chicken. Very exciting birds, very beautiful.
How about Culver's Butter Burger? You ever have one of those?
Culver's Butter Burger. That's 58. It's not good. You don't want.
Are you serious?
It's 58.
Oh, your system's all fucked.
No, it's good. It's fine.
And you keep referring to ingredients as fixins, which is inaccurate.
What do you mean inaccurate? What's so inaccurate about it?
It's a weasel word. You're being a weasel when you use it.
Okay, you want me to fucking list every individual ingredient, like sodium nitrate, xanthan gum?
Well, I mean, yeah, because if xanthan gum is not a fixin.
It's an all-encompassing catch-all term.
It's not a fixin.
Fuck you. You know, what was I saying about KFC and the birds? You know, these are very beautiful birds coming soon to your dinner plate. You know, KFC could very well knock this one out of the park and increase their chef-inspired values to unprecedented heights. You know, only time will tell. Next. You know, now I'm of the belief that all food is good. And if you think it's bad just because you don't like the taste of it, or if it makes you sick and you can't handle it, then you're kind of a pussy. And it's important to remember that not all items with a high chef-inspired value are good, per se, nor are all items with a low chef-inspired value necessarily bad. And it's an objective rating based on the raw data surrounding these favorite foods. And people are saying, oh, you can't just get chef-inspired value at these fast food restaurants, you know? They're not very good, these fast food restaurants. And to that I say, compared to fast food restaurants, you know, fancy restaurants, they're actually the ones severely lacking in chef-inspired value because they lose a significant amount of points by forcing you to tip the waiter after every meal. You know, no thank you. Who has time for that shit? Next. You know, eventually technology will allow fast food to progress beyond the need for brands and chef-inspired value ratings. You know, not anytime soon, but it will. But in the pursuit of making the fastest possible food, every man will be assigned a slave surgeon whose sole purpose in life is directly injecting a personalized protein sludge directly into the consumer's stomach while stimulating the pleasure center of their brain with electrodes 3 times a day. But you know, none of that is important right now. Just go on to the next thing.
How about Rally's Big Buford?
Rally's Big Buford. Ooh, that's a 98.
Okay.
That's solid.
True.
You know,
he got one right.
It's pretty big, as the title would imply. And, you know, you got these motherfuckers out here, they're trying to take down fast food because they think food should be slow. They're saying, oh, we should call it, they call it fast food because of how fast it kills you. Or how they should call it fat food because it makes you a big fat fuck. It's because it's fat food for fat fucks. And you know, it's for this reason that people who enjoy fast food restaurants are more of victims than the most victimized people you can even think of right now. And we will not stand by and let these rats get between us and the chef-inspired value that we deserve. No, sir. You know, McDonald's has obtained the nuke. Burger King is now nuclear capable as well. And all the other fast food brands will soon follow. And if people keep up with their little online comments, you know, and they need to wipe out the entire human race to preserve their commitment to chef-inspired value, then so be it. I'm done.
Presentation complete.
How about Popeye's popcorn shrimp?
Popeye's a chicken company. They're not so good with the shrimp, so I'm gonna have to give that a 52.
Smart. Good, solid logic. I can't.
I mean, where are they getting the shrimp? You get the chicken from the farm. The shrimp, they don't live on the farm. They live in the fucking ocean.
I don't know.
Do you think Farmer Brown is going down to the fucking Pacific Ocean with his little net and his little... It's time to get to shrimping.
I wish.
Fucking idiot.
Alright, can you do the graphic? I'm ready to do my thing.
Do your thing.
Yes.
Peapod, do the fucking thing.
The dissentation.
Oop.
Are you
Hold
doing
on.
it?
Yeah, the fucking... there's a... Hold on.
Truthbot, why are you doing a computer virus?
Alright, here we go.
No.
Folks, fast food is one of the top industries in the world, behind weapons manufacturing and gentrification and web streaming. And people say they like fast food, right? They say they like it because it's cheap. They say they like it because it's fast. They say they like it because it's convenient. And insofar as it doesn't resemble anything traditionally edible, it symbolizes victory of man over nature. And since fast food is like a business, let's take a look at the cost breakdown. Okay? We got the Big Mac, costs $3.99. Compare that to a single carrot, $6.99. Big Mac has 563 calories. A carrot has 25 calories. You have to eat 22 and a half carrots to equal one Big Mac. You're going to spend over $150. Taco Bell's spicy cheddar luncherito, $1.39, 700 calories. Regular salad, $15.75, and you have to go to a special store called a grocery store in order to get it. How about this? The KFC trash can. This is a new thing they have where at the end of the day, they kind of just push all of KFC's unused like skin and bone and meat parts into a big barrel, and they let you take it away for 99 cents a pound. Compare that to cancer medication, $2.5 million. So you might be thinking, if fast food's so cheap, how do they make money? They could be making more money, but what they really want is access. Here's a quote from a real-life fast food CEO. He says, "I don't care about money. I just want them eating our slop." So why? Why does the fast food industry want us all hooked? Why do they want to turn us into this? Yes, you there, up front. They want to dominate the marketplace and make their customers happy. Interesting answer, but that's fucking stupid. First of all, no one cares about making customers happy. They would beat you with a club if it were easier to do what they want to do with you. And second of all, fast food doesn't make people happy. You aren't happy. You know, with the global propaganda circus in full swing, you'll do whatever they tell you to do, and you'll think it was your choice. This is you. You'll eat dog treats if they wanted you to. They want you soft, pliable. They want you addicted because you willingly signed up to become a slave of the fast food tit. Burger King has a king. It's not subtle. It's not subtle. McDonald's has a clown. They're laughing at you, and you lap it up.
That's right, I lap it up. I lap up every drop
because it quote-unquote tastes good. This is why I say garbage in, garbage out. Eat your medicine, sweetheart. Pay no attention to the fact that it's changing you. All you drink is soda. You have chronic dehydration. Your food is 90% salt. Your bones are brittle like twigs. You have greasy sweat syndrome or GSS.
This is made up. This is made up.
The tongue is directly connected to the central nervous system, and certain items like Jack's spicy chicken can actually trigger neurons in the brain, which change you can do a CAT scan before and after a spicy chicken sandwich is eaten, and they're different. It's like they're a different person. What if you ate a specifically designed sandwich that made you forget your name, forget your family, made you want to assassinate the president. It's happened before, and it's happening now. And all of these things, they create people who are weak, stupid, sickly, happy to serve the system. In other words, the perfect Jimmy Fallon viewer. So how do we do it? How do we break this cycle?
I think Jimmy Fallon is nice.
I've got a couple suggestions. You can learn to cook. This isn't a real suggestion. I just put like the fake one up front so that, you know, obviously don't do this one. You could eat actual garbage. I mean, the world is full of, we have so much waste, so much garbage. And you know, did you know most cardboard is edible?
No.
Well, neither did I.
Probably got like a chef-inspired rating of like 2.
You could go to a local restaurant, which is kind of like a fast food place, except it's slower and there's you know, there's less health standards because there's not like a multinational corporation behind it. So,
yeah.
I mean, if you go to a local restaurant, they poison you. They'll just hide your body. They'll just chop you up. Multinational corporation, they'll have to, you know, give your family some money at least.
You know what happens? It happens, people.
And option 4, and this is the one I went with personally, is just limit your consumption. Okay, I have fast food maybe once, twice, 3 times a week, tops. It keeps me out of their midst. Makes it so that I'm still strong, you know. I built up a resistance to it. It's okay for me to eat it. When I see other people eating it, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's not okay for you to eat it because you're talking shit about it.
I'm saying, look, the root of the world is evil.
No.
But I live here, okay? And I'm surrounded by delicious products. What am I going to do, not eat them?
That examine the human brain and find out specifically what makes the human brain generate pleasure in the human body. And they turn that pleasure into food.
Enough of your shit. So I've got final questions here. Question 1. Why is there not a soup-based fast food restaurant? It seems like that would be the easiest. I like soup. I think, you know, you just have like 3 or 4 vats of soup per day. You can kind of hand people, keeping a little plastic bag of soup or a cup. You know, I could drink a soup, but they gotta make a straw that can withstand heat.
No.
Alt fast food. What is the most alt fast food? And I think maybe, you know, you could kind of have one of these commune situations where, you know, everybody, it's like a big family living together, fucking and sucking, and they sort of create their own organic version of, you know, it probably wouldn't taste that good, but it's a question. Elections. Why don't we vote at fast food restaurants? There's more people eat at fast food restaurants every day than have voted in the last 10 elections put together, probably. Let us vote at fast food restaurants. Let us vote by buying fast food, even. Maybe if we bought, you know, it's like, okay, if everybody goes to, you know, Wendy's this week, candidate A wins. If everybody goes to Del Taco, candidate B wins, or whatever. And obviously the odds are stacked against the Del Taco candidate, but
yeah,
you're not gonna. And the chili cheese burrito, this is an item that used to be available at Taco Bell, but I'm not really sure what happened. It's not I can't find it anywhere. It was really good. All right, that's the end of my presentation.
Presentation complete.
You're talking a whole lot of shit with nothing to back it up, you know?
It's suspension. It's not suspension. Suspicion. You know, I'm raising a point. I'm being a skeptic. You know,
Taco Bell, when they released that pregnant chalupa, you know, they've specifically tapped into the animal brain to find out what the human mind desires, and people want to eat like a fucking, you know, Giselle with a baby in his stomach, and they want to eat the entire baby in one bite.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The brain of a lion, you know, from our previous ancestors.
You think the best treat would be to eat a... Wait, you just said we evolved from lions. That's not true. And then that the best treat if you're a lion is a pregnant gazelle.
Lions, wolves, you know, the whole tree.
So we've got guests. Please, like anything I can do to like not talk to this guy anymore. We've got guests. Can we please bring them out? Doughboys, the Doughboys.
The Pillsbury Doughboy?
Nick and Mitch of Doughboys.
Remote viewing cyber interrogation cube.
Alright.
What is the... What's the standard? Is it Doughboys or the Doughboys? Am I fucking it up?
I mean, either's fine.
Mm-hmm.
We're officially
like a style
profile
guy.
guest.
What's your relation to the tiny guy, the tiny white guy who laughs when people poke his stomach?
We don't like him.
Yeah.
You don't like him?
No.
It's kind of a mischief
He's
maker.
an institution. He's a staple. I don't know why you steal his name and then disavow him entirely.
We think he's a little showy. He's kind of loud.
Okay.
I mean, I think you kind of get to the heart of it, though. We do
wearing a
feel a
scarf.
deep shame at stealing his name. And I
Yeah.
think that's probably why we find excuses to dislike him.
Well, I think he's nice.
I've never met him.
Was that the only question you had for our guests?
Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
You didn't write anything else down?
Yeah, that's it. What about you?
Well, you're gonna mope about it now?
Oh, why are you putting me on the spot? Don't you have any questions?
No, I introduced them.
Oh, okay.
Now you have to
Well,
introduce
let's
them.
talk about the. You know, we got. You ever see this? You like this?
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah, we like that a
Yeah,
lot.
we've seen it. We like it.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't like this one. It's not very good. You know, he left it in the car for like 2 days and kind of turned shit.
We have a big rule on our show, which is we eat the food right after we order it. We don't wait longer than a day, you know, to eat the food.
Yeah.
Unless
I mean,
it's like...
I got the big three. You know, the three things I don't leave in hot cars. It's kids, dogs, and fast food.
It's a good rule.
That's a great rule.
I mean, it's, you know, you can leave.
It's worked for me pretty well so far.
You can. I mean, if you roll the window down, you could leave the first two in your car.
I've heard in some states
what
it's
happens.
legal if you see fast food locked in a hot car. It's legal to break the glass.
Yeah.
To rescue the
As well should be.
Yeah.
I think the only thing you don't want to do is leave fast food with a baby or with a dog in your car. You don't want those two items together.
No.
Great call.
Yeah.
The dog will throw up everywhere.
Well, guys, we've got a bunch of questions that were sent in. Too many questions, in fact. So many questions, in fact, that's our excuse for why we didn't prepare for this interview. Because instead, we'll just read those questions, right? Truthbot, can you bring up those questions now, please?
We're outsourcing the work to our
Yes.
viewers.
It's called crowdsourcing.
They're very eager to give us flavor for free, so why wouldn't we take it, you know? It'd be dumb not to take it.
Are there any rules
Are there any rules? What?
Are there any rules as far as leaving pets or children in like very cold cars? Is there a rule for that or no?
Well, the car is the warmest place you can possibly be.
That's a good point.
No, they do that thing in Scandinavia where they put like babies out, like you know what I mean? They like put them out in the lawn or whatever and helps them sleep.
Helps them grow into strong men.
And dogs are supposed to be outside, I think, naturally.
Yeah, it helps them grow into strong adult dogs.
Question number 1. What? Show the fucking question.
Let's see the question.
Truthbot.
Truthbot.
What's going on here?
Truthbot's whacking off somewhere.
I'll read it. Yes. How fast does food have to be prepared to be categorized as fast food? 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Please give a concrete threshold. This is a decent
that
intro
threshold
question.
is constantly decreasing thanks to all these technological advancements they got.
Wait a minute. Are you answering the question? Are you out of your mind? We have guests. They haven't said shit. We have to let them answer the question.
I can put my answer out there, and they can.
Why don't you put your answer out there after they put their answer out there?
All right.
This is not a roundtable discussion. We're helping them promote their brand or whatever the fuck's going on. This is called synergistic brand, whatever the fuck.
All right, you do the question. You do your brand. Do brands.
Well, I already read the question. Now we're eating up more time with our bickering. It's very unprofessional.
More time with your bickering.
You were about to go on a whole tear about science or whatever bullshit you made it up.
That's a very, very cool thought of. I thought you could do like Darth Vader. You have buttons on your chest that have different food labeled on it. You could press a button on your chest that says hamburger or meatball marinara.
What the fuck does that have to do? What does that have to do with anything? Has nothing to do with the question that we just fucking read.
The question. That's the fucking answer.
It's not the answer.
That was gonna be my answer.
Nourishment.
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna say.
That's what he was gonna say.
Yeah.
Our Darth Vader plate. I honestly think that is the future. Yeah, you push a button on the chest and you get a burger.
It's just instantly teleported into your stomach, and it kind of jacks off your brain a little bit.
And that's your answer to how fast does food have to be prepared to be fast food?
I mean, that's just the future. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, you were just going to say that no matter what the question was. Next question.
It's going to take us fucking a year to get.
You read this question.
What's your position on combining the sodas at the soda machine?
Beautiful. Now shut up! Shut the fuck up! Just let it lie. Let them handle it.
No.
They were about to say something.
Go ahead.
Hey guys.
I have a pretty strict rule against this. I think that if you're caught mixing sodas, you should get a 1-year ban from having any sort of soda. That's my personal thing on it. Is that you shouldn't be able to drink if you're mixing it up. It seems like you're taking advantage of the fountain. Personally. That's what I think.
Wow, we're on different planets here. I'm pro mixing soda. I was gonna just say yay. I mean, sometimes you can combine a little Sprite, a little a little Coke or something.
Certainly.
Get yourself a little treat.
So your two things that you're gonna mix up is Sprite and Coke, you said?
Yeah, or if there's, let's say, you could also do if it was 7-Up and Pepsi, you could mix that.
Okay.
Or if it's there was Royal Crown Cola, RC Cola, and then also Sierra Mist. Really, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah.
Certainly.
I mean, you can mix up lots of things, but it's is it going to be as good as what the soda inventor?
That's the calculation.
With it. You can take a little saucepan and a hot plate. These soda fountains, just pure water. It's 99% water. You can just boil all the water out of there, and you got a real good treat. You can fit more of the good shit into the cup without it being watered down.
I saw at the store they had a Dr. Pepper barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that's it. That's just pure syrup.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
If you add water to it, it's just Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Next question.
Ribs to it. That's some good ribs.
Ask the Doughboys. Could you please invent a new kind of fast food?
All right, Mitch. Let's workshop this.
Okay.
This is our thing.
This is our thing. This is what we
our
do.
world.
You guys know the fast food world very well. It seems like, I think everybody's kind of been wondering, why haven't you come out with your own fast food restaurant?
We're almost waiting for this.
True.
We've been thinking on it. I want to throw something out right now, Nick, and I
Yes.
don't know if you will agree with this or not. But have you ever thought of a pizza between two buns?
Yes, and each bun should be a different type of bun. One is a hamburger bun and the other one is a cinnamon bun.
Oh. I thought more plain buns. If you said hot dog bun or something, I think I would be more okay with that.
A nice brioche.
A brioche I would like. I think that I'm looking for to me, pizza is just not easy enough. I want it to be just a little bit easier. So if you were able to put it like between, you know, like a burger's the easiest thing on earth. If you were able to put it between two pieces of bread and you had it on the go, you know what I mean?
Yes, and it should also be a drink.
I agree with that, actually.
You've taken it one step too far there, my friend.
See,
he followed it to the logical conclusion.
No.
This is the issue.
That's how the pros do it. You know, he was yes-anding it the whole time.
Not good.
Wasn't throwing up these walls you give me.
You completely lost me.
Next question.
Should I pursue a career in the fast food industry? Yeah, you should jump into the fucking meat grinder and pursue gainful employment as a fucking Wendy's chicken wrap. Idiot.
I can't top that. I mean, I agree. Jumping in the meat grinder.
It was very negative.
That was like the Darth
These are
Vader thing. That was
stupid
gonna be my
questions.
answer.
I thought they were good this time. I thought Truthbot was
Personally, I applied for several fast food restaurants in my teen years, and I didn't get hired to them. So I think they probably have extremely high standards.
I don't think you're
if they
working
excluded
hard
me.
enough. You know, you gotta apply to restaurants as an adult. You know, keep the hustle going.
I would. I'm busy with this bullshit.
I hope this doesn't come off as offensive, but that's embarrassing. You should have jumped in a meat grinder when that went down. I don't mean to be offensive, but you should.
No, I mean,
No, you can offend them. It's fine.
it's fine. It's fine when you know guests are allowed to say whatever they want. This is kind of a free speech zone, and I appreciate your thoughts. I don't know where the fuck you got those thoughts. I mean, it seems like kind of the same thing this asshole was saying, but yeah, I'll definitely ignore what you said.
Can I just follow up on that? That I don't think you should have jumped into the meat grinder.
Thank you, Nick.
Because I don't think the restaurant should be in the business of serving trash.
Okay, that's
a good point.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
You know, I've done nothing but try to defend you guys and your honor, and make this a guest-centric program. Despite everything that's happening around me with fucking Truthbot and this guy and the technical glitches.
Here we go.
This is exactly, you know, maybe this is why I didn't get hired at White Castle.
Please continue to cry about it.
You're too
The
white
fuck?
for White Castle.
If there's like there was a dumpster that was a meat grinder.
Yeah,
I think that would be the perfect spot for you because you can, you know what I'm saying? You jump in there and get.
Yes, and
We got so many.
no,
questions
that sucks. I don't like that. I don't want to say yes and to that. Wait, here we go.
All right.
Why did Taco Bell get rid of those menu items? First of all, I don't know what this is referring to specifically.
No. You know, Taco Bell, they like to live Moss, which often means changing up the menu in ways that the consumer finds insane or deranged. And you know, they only got like 4 basic ingredients, you know? It's like,
Wait a minute. Are you answering the question again?
that was gonna be my answer.
I mean, yeah.
Next question. No, the question's fucked. The question's fucked.
It's fine.
Oh, that was a fun question.
Yeah, it's a fun
Jack in the
question.
Box always puts too much mayo and mustard on their burgers. It gets all over me and it sucks. That's the next question. Please, Mitch or Nick.
Is that
not
Not
Dril?
really a question.
Is that signed dumb slob?
Yeah, that wasn't a
I
question.
think
Okay,
they
next
use too much
question.
mayo and mustard to keep the populace
Next
humiliated and cuck-pilled.
Please, next question. We're gonna give these guys a good question. They're gonna love it. KFC is trying out a new technology to 3D print edible protein. Have you considered approaching? That's not a fucking question for our guests. That's a question for. We don't need questions for us.
From what
We already have the first entire half of the show to say shit.
Okay.
Next question.
I have considered that though.
Yeah.
We had considered that
during
before.
the Lebanese Civil War and was transferred into the body of a robot to save his life.
What are you talking
He
about?
fucked up his one chance to have a body, you know?
If you
It's not my problem.
if you
I
had
would
to
like to have fingers.
You should have been more careful with it if you didn't want to be a robot then, you asshole.
I would say to the Doughboys, I would say if you had to rebrand one fast food place, what would it become?
We actually do have an answer for this, which is that Papa John's should rebrand as Papa Shaq's.
Shaq's, yeah.
Yeah, because Shaq is on the board. Shaq is a beloved figure. Papa John's famously a pariah.
I think also, like, I think KFC should, it's kind of confusing when you hear the name KFC, and I think it should be, it should be named after something everyone loves. I was thinking maybe just call it Ellen's, name it after Ellen.
That's great.
She's a happy lady.
She's very big right now in the media.
She comes out, she break dances, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I just been,
the
people I follow on Twitter, like Jay Leno, and Ashton Kutcher, have just been talking about how great she is, Katy Perry, but just like what a magnanimous person she is.
She takes George W.'s hand and she kisses it.
Yeah, it's great.
She knights him on the program.
God, we need more of that.
We need forgiveness in this era.
I agree.
Yeah, maybe oh, here we go. What's the most disgusting fast food anomaly you've ever had the displeasure of experiencing?
Are you looking at me? Am I allowed to answer this, sir?
Do you have one?
Yeah, I got a green French fry once. I thought it was like I was like a child, and I thought it was apple flavored. So I bit into it, and it tasted weird.
Wow.
It's pretty
good. You know, if the French fry is green, you gotta take it up to the counter and say, "You're serving me shit. You're trying to kill me."
You don't have to do that. You don't have to do any of the shit you do. This is your whole problem. Is you think you have to do all this stuff.
Incredible death threat. You know you can get your money back.
You're just a nightmare customer.
If you find poison,
I've never fucking asked for my money back anywhere. If they gave me a bag and it was just a note that said "I will kill you,"
oh,
I would not ask.
McDonald, please serve me your shit. Please let me eat your shit, sir. Please.
It's rude.
I want shit.
It's rude. It's rude to ask for your money back. The workers don't want to hear your whining.
It's not rude. It's nice.
It's rude.
It's nice.
You know, it's like a surprise. You pay for something, you never know what you get.
Please shit in my mouth, Mr. Burger King. Please. Whatever. I'm done with this. Next.
That was gonna be my answer.
Our guest probably wanted to answer that. One of those.
That was gonna be my. I had a green fry once. I thought it was apple flavored too. Right?
Mine was gonna be I tried to get a Quiznos sub once and they shit in my mouth.
Oh shit!
So.
Good lord.
Yeah.
Once in college, my friends got me to eat a little paper cup of ketchup from Carl's Jr. for $5. Was this a smart move?
Depends. Did you invest that $5 in Apple stock?
Should have.
Should have.
You know, ketchup is free, my man. You got ripped off.
I don't understand what you mean. Is that why is Apple doing good? Is it?
Yeah, I think they're doing pretty good.
What if they were in college like last year? Still, you think that?
I think I still gone up.
Anymore.
So you think putting $5 in Apple stock last year would have been good?
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be better than just keeping it liquid.
I think if there was a God, that person would have died from eating that cup of ketchup, never would have written into the show. So.
Next question. Hey, what fast food makes you say, "Oh, this is what rich people eat"? I guess.
Two burgers.
2 burgers.
Like instead of one, you get 2 of them.
I think substitutions.
Now, you know, most rich people, they've totally blown their dopamine receptors. They don't even eat normal people food anymore.
Are you going off on a rant?
Yes. They've blown their receptors by like skydiving and jet skiing and having like perverted sex. So, you know, normal food doesn't even do it for them anymore.
Here's what I'm gonna say. This is a real suggestion.
Just to get hard.
If we're gonna have 2 guests, and we're gonna have them on about the topic which they know so much about, and you're gonna go on rants, you need to send them the rants ahead of time so that they can perform the rants.
Well, why don't we just give them our whole fucking show? Why don't we just?
They probably do better with it than us.
Yeah, you think so?
No, no. We used to. This used to be our show.
Yeah.
And
why don't I just
found new
put
hosts. They
myself in
recast us.
handcuffs and become your slave? Because that's what he wants.
I was wondering why there says Nick on the back of it.
My answer is a $6 burger from Carl's Jr.
It's a good answer.
And remember, in the font they had for that was like the squiggly, the kind of like
They
handwritten.
make $6 burgers now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much they cost?
There's a whole scene in Pulp Fiction about
Or
it.
it costs like $4.50 or something, or I don't know.
That's absurd.
It's kind of a joke. It's kind of one of those irony, fucking, you know what I mean? You ever hear this?
No. What is a truth bot? What do you want?
Please, do not eat poop.
Oh, did you see this question, Dril?
I'm not looking at the question. I saw the question. I read it. I didn't like it. It wasn't good.
When is it okay to eat Subway?
Never. That guy's a pedophile.
Settle down. You let our guest answer. Do you guys think he's a pedophile? Yes or no?
Nick and I are both strong, not guilty with Jared, but
Yeah.
I was wondering, do you think when he checked into jail, do you think he gave him that Subway black card where he got all the free Subway, or where do you think that is?
He had to turn it in, and then he gets it when he leaves jail.
When he leaves jail?
Yeah.
If
It's
I were
just
him,
sitting
I
in a
would
drawer
have
somewhere.
smuggled it inside my body.
That would have been smart because you don't know. A guard might have absconded with it. Is Subway, I assume the sandwich chain, not an actual like train.
Ooh, that puts a whole new spin on that question.
Yeah, because if you're like a monster, like a giant hungry monster, kaiju, if you will. Then
Yeah,
maybe you
Godzilla he chowed
might
down.
want to eat a Subway.
Yeah, he chowed down on a Subway.
Are you guys familiar with the theory that Mr. Jared was never a pedophile himself, but he was just kind of going undercover to get into that world, to infiltrate it?
Yeah.
We've written some stuff about that.
Yeah. We're pretty active in that
We're gonna read
community.
Kind of interesting, maybe when we do FOIA.
Do you ever see
we'll find out the
those
truth.
letters from jail that Jared, he traced his penis and like sent his pubes to a lady? It's kind of weird.
I did see those. Yeah, his penis looked. Well, I mean, when you're tracing it, you can kind of do whatever you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
I don't think he traced the hole.
And the stupid thing is, he didn't color it. Like
He didn't color it. No, he didn't put
Yeah, you
like
can't
any
tell where the
veins.
glands begins.
you put a vein in there, something like that. That's what girls like. They like the big. Oh, here it is. Is bananas fast food?
This is an easy one. Yes.
Yeah.
No. Come on.
Next
You know how
question.
long-
Next question. Don't let him talk. Next question. Which one has the best online engagement with the fans?
This is the best question so far.
It's a great question.
Of the two of us?
What? No, for the fast food restaurant, I assume.
Oh,
which restaurant?
Or, you guys could talk about, hash it out between yourselves who has the best engagement with your fans.
We like when Wendy's gets a little snarky with us, right, Nick? We like when Wendy's being fucking snarky.
Oh, the snark from the Wendy's account. I mean, we're here for it. That's all I have to say on that.
100%.
If you guys got depression, which fast food account would you DM?
I might slide into the DMs of my beloved Del Taco. Just sort of check in with them, see how they're doing. See if they could have, half-pound bean and cheese burrito ready for me if I went down to my nearest location.
If that fictional scenario happened where Ellen took over KFC, I'd probably slide into there and say, cheer me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think Andy Ann's Pretzel is doing amazing work, railing against the circumcision, pro-circumcision people. I think they're doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, they had they had the outline of Jared's penis that they were using and say this is butchery. This is mutilation.
Butchery. Yeah, people who are circumcised are freaks. They look like mutants.
I mean, they're probably just saying that because they want to outperform Subway or whatever. I mean, I don't think that's their genuine beliefs. They're just adopting it.
They tweeted out, this and only this is the reason he should be in jail.
Yeah, it's harsh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
You know that conspiracy theory that KFC, the reason they're called KFC now instead of Kentucky Fried Chicken is because they don't use real chicken.
It's better than chicken. If you ask me.
Next question.
Whatever the fuck it is.
Next question. Next question. Next question.
Are we out of
Next
questions?
question.
Is that it?
Next question.
Wow.
Not this question. The next one. Truthbot.
Did we even answer this question?
No.
Was that too hot
Fuck
to
this
answer?
question. I work in a drive-through, and every night there's someone trying to do a viral camera phone prank for TikTok and Vine. How do I stop them?
You take out your penis, and they can't put it online anymore.
They can.
It's a good call.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they have to edit it, and it costs them time and money, and it's a waste of time for them to edit the penis out. And it looks gross. They probably don't even want to look at it.
What do you think? Let me ask you this, Dril. What do you think our guests would say about this?
They're allowed to pipe up anytime.
They
That
should.
was gonna be my answer.
Oh, that was gonna be Nick's
I
answer.
was
But
gonna say that.
they should just put. You should put a no TikTok sign right by the ordering board. I think that a no TikTok sign would maybe get your point across. That you can't do TikTok.
I've noticed some businesses have this sign that are like, we have the right to refuse service to anyone for any reason. And I think if someone with a TikTok saw that, they'd probably get scared and go to a different restaurant.
Yeah.
So maybe that sign would be nice
Certainly.
to have.
Mm-hmm.
There used to be a kid on Vine, and he would go through drive-throughs, and he would say, if the ice cream machine's down, I'm gonna shoot you. This is a real thing that somebody did. Now, he never shot anybody. It was what we call a prank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just a gag.
But as far as I know, he's still free.
That's my favorite category of prank.
Yeah.
Death
That's just
threat.
good, clean fun.
Edgy.
Yeah.
A little bit edgy for my tastes.
There's a place, Hollywood and Vine, where a bunch of Viners lived. This is true.
Yeah, they live on Vine Street. They're Viners, and they lived on Vine Street.
They were Viners, and they lived on Vine Street in a building together.
What's next? YouTubers living on YouTube Lane?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Get their ass.
I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
Nick, why don't we get a place on Doughboys Drive?
Can you
Is that a real
imagine?
place?
Nail them to the fucking wall. Get them.
Oh, who to the wall?
The influencers, the fucking Vine guys.
I work in a drive-through, and every night there's someone trying to. Wait, dude, go to the next
That's the
question.
same question.
What?
Were those two different people who asked that?
That one was way too fast. I couldn't read that.
We know that McDonald's is basically the Nintendo of fast food.
Not proven.
So by transitive property, that makes Ronald McDonald is the Super Mario of fast food. And if the Burger King is then the Bowser of fast food, who's the Princess Peach of fast food?
Fucking Wendy's. What the fuck? It's Wendy. It's Wendy. Princess Peach is Wendy.
Well, what
Just
about
got lost in
again
metaphor.
Auntie Anne?
Well, you got Hooters, you know.
Hooters,
You got the big Hooters there.
the Owl.
Oh, you got. But Hooters is a more sexy
Is
Nintendo character.
Is
Maybe like
Captain D,
Bowsette?
chick or?
Yeah.
Hooters is Yoshi.
Hooters is Bowsette.
Okay.
I think, like, because if you're going to say McDonald's is Nintendo, and then Ronald McDonald is Super Mario, then all the Nintendo characters, if you're going to drop transitive property, all the Nintendo characters, all the Nintendo characters should be McDonald's characters.
Yeah.
Right? That's what you're setting up.
Grimace
you want
is
to yes
Toad.
and that game.
Grimace is Toad.
Yeah.
Fry Guy is Luigi.
Is there a girl clown? Is there a girl clown?
Is there a girl
I think
clown?
Birdie.
Is that what you just asked?
Yeah, there's
Is that what you
Birdie.
just fucking
What's her?
asked?
No.
Is
What's her
there a girl
fucking? What's her
clown?
name? Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Yeah. It's
I don't think
Joker's
Harley Quinn. Yeah, I don't think that's a Joker character.
It's not part of the shared universe.
No, Joker's
Harley
not
Quinn is
in
not
McDonald's.
in. Harley Quinn's not at McDonald's, and it's not in Mario. I don't think.
Yeah, it's neither of those.
What was the question about the secret
Yeah,
menu
they're
item?
I don't know. We have to go to the next question now.
It was
Next
too
question,
hot for
please.
TV.
I believe we're out of time. Next question.
I think
Why
the
is
show ended
McDonald's?
5 minutes
Why is?
ago. We're running on fumes here.
How many more questions we have, Truthbot? Can you tell us?
No.
You
Okay.
can't tell
Wow.
us shit.
Why is the McDonald's ice cream machine always down?
I'm taking a vow of silence because
Good. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
I'm not getting paid anymore. You know, I've done my hour. I'm taking a vow of silence right now.
That was going to be my answer too, actually.
Taking a vow of silence with me.
Fine. Next question. Do you guys have any weird / wacky condiment combos? This is a great question. This is a fucking No, this is a fucking great question. You know, probably a fan has been wondering this for years, and they finally had the opportunity to ask this question through us.
It's ignorant.
I mean, I can say a combo, and you can tell me if it's weird or wacky.
Okay.
Because I don't think I can be the impartial judge regarding, you know, my own choices. But I once got a hot dog, and I put ketchup on it, and then also mustard.
Huh. Oh, both,
huh? Why would you do that? Why would you fucking do that?
I don't know, just feeling crazy.
That's absurd. I'm not even supposed to be talking right now. I'm doing fucking charity work by answering this question right now. Fuck, marry, kill. Where's the beef lady from Wendy's? The hamburger from those new ads where he's super hot, or Domino the Noid?
You gotta fuck the Noid, my man. You gotta fuck the Noid. Yeah, I mean,
and marry none of them.
The where's the beef lady's dead, so if you choose her, that's an easy kill.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, the job's already done.
Yeah, she's dead.
Somebody already got her.
Yeah, you don't have to murder anyone.
It's kind of a double jeopardy situation.
Yeah. Well, the Hamburglar's a criminal, as sexy as he is.
Yeah, he should be put to death.
He should be killed.
If you put your hand... Oh, wait, no. Okay, the Hamburglar's the McDonald's guy.
Yeah.
I was thinking a hamburger helper. I was thinking you can put your hand inside the hamburger helper thing and then jack off.
Oh,
you know
that's good.
Yeah.
And that way you would probably kill him and have sex
so
with
him.
him.
He's got that mouth on him, you know?
Yeah.
Enhanced pleasure.
Did you think his name was the Handburglar?
Did you think his name was the Hamburglar?
What is your favorite secret menu item at McDonald's?
Oh, this is the one that I was
This is
interested
the one we skipped earlier.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
It's fun. We get to answer it.
Oh, I don't have an answer to it. I was just interested in the question. I thought maybe other people would have an answer.
Nope.
My favorite secret menu item, I could tell you, but I'd have to kill you.
Pass.
This is the secret.
Pass? You know, we let them answer one fucking question and they say pass.
People like the McGangbang.
Oh, yeah. A little crass for my taste.
It's too crass. I'm not going to order it. I mean, I think you apply. You know what? You do that on your own in the car like a fucking idiot. You just you put it together in your car and you eat it right there in your car like a fucking idiot. So
and then you and your buddies like fuck it in the back seat.
Yeah.
Okay, this is pretty good. They're on a riff. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna walk away. Okay, and then we're gonna let them finish up the show however they want. Let's just, out of respect for the guests, okay? Just let them do whatever they want.
My favorite McDonald's secret item is beer, and they only serve it in Europe.
That's a great answer.
Wow.
Touch me! Don't fucking touch me!
You know, I hope they serve beer in
Get your
hell.
fucking hands off of me!
Yeah, I hope they serve beer in hell too.
Yeah.
Hey. Wow. You should be 6 feet away from him.
Yeah. They're pretty close.
For me, fast food, I think that it should be so fast that you can't eat it faster than it was served. How's that, Nick?
That's pretty good. I was gonna ask you if were you serious about getting like a place on Doughboys Lane?
If there's a Doughboys Drive, I'll move to Doughboys Drive.
It could be chill if we had a place in Doughboys Drive.
It would be cool to. I mean, a lot of people to have kind of like a house that like can. And so you have a house here, And then I have a house here, and then like some sort of bridge or something would be cool. I mean, like we'd still have doors on it so that I just couldn't walk in there or something, you know.
Yeah.
But like
or not, you know.
Yeah, some sort of bridge.
Yeah, it could just be a bridge.
Yeah. Or slide. I mean, a slide is also fun.
Yeah, I mean, I guess then we just get into a thing of like who's the top of the slide.
Yeah, because whoever has to crawl up the slide, that's
a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And then I feel like that person's gonna visit less often.
Yeah.
Because they got to climb up the slide, and it's like, oh, it's a whole thing.
Oh, but then maybe in that scenario, maybe we get 2 slides, but we'd have to make sure that we'd have to make sure that both of them aren't going down.
That's what I was just thinking of. That could be a huge, that could be a huge debacle if we accidentally got them where they're going the same direction.
Yeah.
Or then we were like, hey, make sure they're going in opposite directions. And you know what they do? They have them going to the houses on either side of us.
Yeah, shit.
And
then
that's
you got
the whole thing.
Some sort of fucking dweeb, some sort of Urkel scenario where he's sliding in.
Yeah.
That stinks.
Maybe we shouldn't. It was probably just the whole thing was a dumb idea.
Yeah.
It's a dumb
I
idea.
could just, honestly, I could just go and knock on your front door.
Yeah, but I might not be home.
Yeah, that's a good point too. Yeah, forget it.
Yeah. Well, you've been watching Truthpoint.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Thanks for being here.
Until
next time for Dril and Derek and the whole gang.
And Truthbot too. Thanks, Truthbot
too.
Yes.
Stay safe out there.
Yeah, stay safe.